And it's basketball time. I'd like to welcome everybody back once again to the corner of Braddock and Diffley. I'm Brian Polonsky. Here with me as always is Rob Eagan, bringing you Eagan girls basketball versus Rosemount. Rob, should be another really good game. Crosstown rivals. Eagan always plays Rosemount very strong.
We do.
We're getting near the end of the season here. Looking forward to this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, Rosemount comes into the night with only 3 losses. I think they're 13-3.
13-3.
So a tough opponent. And Cats are coming off a hard-fought defeat in Prior Lake Saturday night. They played very well.
Outstanding second half.
Very good second half.
Dropped their record to 4-12.
So let's hope we have a successful night.
Tap is controlled by the Cats. Goes Busley to Ottinger for the first 2 points of the game. I like to see it.
Maybe a record for the quickest scored basket in Eagan history.
I've been doing play-by-play for 4 years, and I know that to be true. Rosemount counters right away to tie the score up 2-2. Starting lineup for the Cats, the same as it's been. You got freshman Drew Busley, senior Morgan Madsen, senior Delaney Hoke, senior Nev Ottinger, and junior Lily Fandre. Cats a little bunched up at the moment, going to pull it out and reset the offense. Fandre left wing 3, that's good. Lily Fandre will take all 3 of these from deep. It's going to be a good night when Lily can knock down the first one from that kind of distance, Rob.
That's good to see.
Rosemount currently second in the South Suburban Conference behind only Farmington. As that shot is off the mark, Morgan Madsen wrestles the rebound away. Busley ahead to Ottinger.
Would also be considered the second seed in the section, correct?
First Farmington
okay.
is not in our section.
Oh, that's right,
yeah.
Farmington, okay, so they are the first seed.
Yes, and that's already decided regardless of what happens the last 2 games.
It's one of the most confusing things about high school sports is the conference we play in is different than the section we're in.
Yes. Long 3 by Rosemount is off. Morgan Madsen collects the rebound once again. And we're going to have a Cat turnover. Cats having a 5-2 lead, 16 minutes left to play here in the first half. With Rosemount being so close to Eagan over the years, starting all the way up through grade school and into high school, there's a lot of, these teams know each other very well. A lot of AAU relationships on the team, a lot of friendships. But when they get together, it's usually a tough, physical, good basketball game. Deep 3 by Finley. No good. Ratzloff with the rebound. She puts it back up. That shot won't go. Drew Busley's there to clear, and now she's off with pace. Nev Ottinger's running with her. Busley goes to the low block. Left hand's off the mark. Now the Irish come back the other way. Good transition D by the Cats, except they let their 3-point shooter loose, and that is what she does.
Basket by Nicole O'Neill.
Now she is the younger sister of another O'Neill who is a deadly 3-point shooter also.
Runs in the family.
Yes, it does, and this one's only a sophomore, so she's going to be around a while. And if you're starting on this team as a sophomore, you got some game to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pass to a cutting Fandre. Ottinger 3, no. Ivory Finley goes for Rosemount. Goes off the foot of Taylor Ayerts. And now Rosemount will reset. Staley on Fandre, that's going to be a nice lineup. That's 2 of the best in the conference. And O'Neill gets loose for a cutting layup. Cats are going to turn it over. Going to have a backcourt violation. First round of subs come in for the Cats. Ottinger and who's coming off? Hoke will come off. And Mara Ganji and Brooke Morin will enter the game. Cats stay in man defense.
A little different look than we're used to. They've been playing a lot of zone the last few games.
There's a dish out to Ratzloff. Passes on the three. I know there was some this could be a turnover Irish. Some individual matchups that the Cats wanted to try and defend a little bit differently. Rosemount's two best, they're really a very well-balanced team, but their two leading scorers is forward Taya Leinertz. Going to see a lot of Delaney Hoke on her. And then Helen Staley, you can see a lot of Lily Fandre on her. Wesley puts it on the deck, loses the handle. Gets it back over to Maura Ganji. Over to Brooke Morin on the right wing. Tries to go into Fandre. That ball's deflected. Going to be turnover Cats. Had a couple in a row now, Rob.
We have. I wasn't going to say anything because I don't want to profess that we're going to have an issue with turnovers tonight.
This will be the first foul of the game. 5 minutes of relatively clean basketball. Mara Ganji will pick up her first, team first.
Some aggressive play out there.
I think the Cats are a little disjointed. I think one of them thinks that there might be a man and the other might be playing a zone. I'm not quite sure here. Foul, we're going to have a second foul back to back. This will be Morgan Madsen. Her first, team second. One of the ways I was mentioned earlier, Taya Leinertz, one of the ways she really affects the game is the free throw line. She gets to the free throw line quite often. He's usually very solid. Elliot Busley and Belle Eiten will enter the game for their first action.
12:53 on the clock.
Second free throw for Leinertz is good. See if the Cats can get a good look here on the shot. More into a cutting Fandre. She pulls up. Shot is off the mark. Ball is battled for. Cats on the ground. Irish on the ground. Going to jump it up.
Possession to the Irish.
I like that pass to the cutting Fandre.
Yep, I will. I'll take that shot all day long. Rosemount very deliberate in their offensive sets. One of the staples of Coach Chris Ord. They don't like what they see, they'll pull it out and restart it.
How long has Coach Ord been with Rosemount?
It's a good question. All of my time here, so
Okay.
it's at least 5 years. I've heard from multiple coaches, really good guy. I know he certainly focuses on discipline and fundamentals. Sounds like he's a pretty good guy too. There's a rejection by Lily Fandre. Let's see what Coach Madsen can dial up on this. Been stuck on 5 for a while. Busley in the corner, puts it on the deck, and going to be a 5-second call. Be another turnover.
Two substitutions for the Irish into the game. Eva Thompson, number 3, and Anna Tower, number 5.
After a quick 5 points, we've been struggling. You can get it close.
Staley on the left wing gets it back up top, and now the Irish look to reset. He's done a good job on the Irish back cuts. They run a lot of those. They get good screens from their middle. Ratzloff down low to Leinert. Just too low a position there. It's a nice pass, nice entry. Be a 10-5 Irish lead. Morin picks up the dribble. And Mara's going to save that one, gets it over to Fandre in the corner. She goes baseline, now back, drives left. Swoops through the lane. Going to head to the free throw line.
Seems like Cats are struggling to run their offense right now.
Yeah, and
disjointed right now.
They look a little disjointed. A lot of that is Rosemount does certainly a good job on the defensive end. They like to do a lot of face pressure. Cats are having a hard time finding their space at the moment. Nothing solves that like going to the free throw line, though, does it?
For the Irish, Gregory Finley, number 22. Again, checking in now for the Irish. Abby McNeil, number 23.
Cats will make another round of substitutions. Ganji and Morin sit, and Hoke and Ottinger re-enter. Second free throw follows the first. I like this lineup for the Cats. When you look at it, they got 3 6-footers out there. See us look to pound the ball inside with one of them. I don't even care which one, Rob.
Yeah, right.
Find a 6-footer. Good recovery defense by the Cats. And again, more what you're going to see, some longer possessions. Ball's entered into Liners. Ball's knocked away by 2 Cats. Good team defense there. The Lighton comes down with the ball, gets it to Fandre. She crosses half court. Ball's entered to Hope just off the right elbow. Ottinger passes on the 3. Bussey was looking in for a moment. Now pulls it back out, gets it to Fandre. Cats are stuck a little bit. Gets it over to Ottinger. There's Hope just behind the 3-point line.
Rosemount does play tenacious defense. They're just in your face.
Oh, there was an entry. Not a bad pass. Lily had turned her back on the spin. And that just happened to be the time where Nev threw it up to her. That was a tougher one. All right, Rosemount's got 3 starters sitting down right now. I'd like to see the Cats. It's 9:05, Mark. Let's see the Cats make a little run here while we can.
3-point deficit.
Deep 3 is off. Fandre gets the rebound. She's trying to go the other way. Gets bumped, no call. And now here comes the Irish. They will pull it back out.
It's a nice up and under move, but didn't drop. Elliott Bussey comes up with a nice rebound, passes it to Fandre, and they're back in action.
Bell-Lighton goes left, spins, shots off the mark. Irish breaking the other way, 2-on-2. Nice poke away by Ottinger. Nice play, Nev.
Coach Matson's going to take a timeout.
First timeout of the game with 8:09 remaining in the first half. Your score, Rosemount Irish 10, your Eagan Wildcats 7. And Rob, it's our first timeout of the game.
First timeout.
You know what that means? It's shout out time to all our fans across the nation and beyond. Let's go ahead and get it kicked off with Tom and Margie Fandre in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Lou and Ellen Canavati in Puerto Rico. Gordon and Marlis Erdahl are still in St. Paul. Dan and Virginia Hoke tuning in from Tetonia, Idaho. Sarah Morin's at the University of St. Thomas. Ron and Joanne Larson are in South St. Paul. Grandma Sandy and Grandpa Phil are in Minot, North Dakota. And Uncle Brian, Emily, and Cousin Allie are in North Dakota as well.
What about that? We've also got Tristan York in Lakeville. We've got Pat and Dave Teskey in Venice, Florida. Rob and Colleen Eiton in Shoreview, Minnesota.
Love to see it, love to hear it. One other little treat that we're going to do just after halftime, or once halftime starts, rather, going to just do a little bit of acknowledgement to our B squad and JV folks. They've had a heck of a season, certainly some ups and downs in the pandemic era. JV squads has had not one but two different contact encounters, so their season's certainly been very bumpy, but Coach Matz has found a way, along with his staff, to be able to keep the girls fighting through it. Ball's entered into Hoke. Turns left, now dishes back out. Going to try and get back into Hoke again. Ball's passed into a cutting Ganji, back to Morin. And Cat's going to turn it over. Helen Staley's coming the other way. And that's going to lead to a layup. They blow the bunny. Ottinger's there to clear the rebound. Lily Fandry sat down on me after the timeout, kind of snuck that one in. Good to get her a rest early. Ball's entered into Hoke. Hoke puts it up and in.
Nice move.
I'm expecting Delaney to have a nice game tonight. Certainly going to need her if we're going to keep this game close. I like the matchup. Be some good physical, old school, back to the basket between her, Staley, Leindertz. That's a three-point air ball. Mara Ganji's there for the rebound.
Just under 7 minutes on the clock. Very low-scoring game, as predicted.
Morin gets it over to Busley. Busley spins left. Ottinger fakes the three, puts it on the deck. Passes out. Corner three, Drew Busley, everything but in, and then hops back out. Staley clears the rebound as the Irish run. Ball's knocked away. Staley puts it on the deck. Shot won't go. She looks down in a lot of pain.
I didn't see what happened there. Did you, Brian?
I did not.
Unfortunately, she seems to be pretty hurt. The trainer's with her right now, addressing her injuries.
Should be an injury timeout. 6:10 remaining in the first half. Wildcats 9, Irish 10. Wildcats have played hard. They've fought hard. I think the turnover battle is significantly going against them. If they cut that even in half, I think they'd be ahead by a couple of baskets. Hopefully that's something we can just tighten up a little bit.
Yep. Well, this would be a good opportunity for us to give the biggest shout out of the night to the folks at ETV. Thank them for coming out and producing these games for us to enjoy, for those of us around the country and even locally. It's been nice to have ETV out here, and we thank them for their support.
We're just wonderfully grateful. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that make this happen. As you heard, that's just a segment of people that we give the shout outs to. There's a lot of people watching at home during the pandemic, out of state, out of country, all over. So ETV really makes it all happen for us, and we appreciate them.
So Staley is up out on her own power. Looks like she limped off with the trainer. Let's hope it's not a severe injury.
So she went down, and I guess I was focusing on that. Looks like we had another turnover. So we had cleared the possession.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was looking at the injury as well. I'm not sure how the Irish.
We had the ball. I know
yeah,
I know that.
With the ball back.
Missed it.
Clock is at 6 minutes.
Some good battles going defensively. We're watching some of the screens set by Roseville. They set some solid screens, and Eagan's not stopped yet. Certainly some good physical play going on. The deep three for Rosemount that misses. Cats will let it go out of bounds. Well, it's poked away. Busley gets to a knee to save it. Turn to Fandry, now back to Busley. Over to Hoke. Hoke finds a cutting Fandry down low, and that ball somehow pops out. Good strong left-handed move, and the ball just didn't want to go down. It's a three by Ratzloff. That shot misses everything. Ball caroms over to Fandry. Eagan has numbers if they want it. Over to Ottinger. Ottinger dries, goes glass. Now Ottinger gives the Wildcats their first lead since the first basket of the game. 11-10 Cats.
Just under 5 minutes remain.
O'Neal pump fakes, gets it out to Tower for another three attempt. That one is good. And we'll put Rosemount back on top with 4.5 minutes left to play. Your score 13-11. Both teams using a timeout here in the first half. Gives us a chance to just briefly touch base on the schedule in general. As we look to the standings, I know we went over it on the last broadcast, but it's certainly worth noting. South Suburban is one of the toughest conferences we got. You got Farmington leading the way, undefeated, 16-0. They are currently ranked number 2 in the state, followed by Rosemount 13-3, as we mentioned prior. Lake with a very impressive 11-4 conference record. Then Shakopee comes at 9-5. Lakeville North at 9-7. Eastview at 8-8. Burnsville at 5-10, and your Wildcats come at 4-12. Lakeville South is 3-13, and finally Apple Valley is bringing down the rear at 0-16. Looks like Coach Orr is going to go a little full court pressure here. A 2-2-1 trap. Fandry's going to trigger. She gets it to Busley, who's bumped immediately. Good strong play by Drew. That will be the second on Ratzloff. That's something to keep an eye on. She's going to have to sit down for a bit. Ratzloff is certainly one of their top 3-4 players. Very aggressive, very athletic, and a heck of a defender. Fandry pivots through, gets it over to Busley. Busley pushes ahead, over to Ottinger, sets her feet, gets it to a cutting Ganji. That shot won't go. Busley saves it off of a Rosemount player. Great job, Drew Busley. Kid's nothing but hustle at all times. Fandry gets it to Ottinger. Back up top to Busley as the Cats reset. Goes cross court to Fandry. Oh, nice pass into Hulk. Up and in.
Nice.
Outstanding.
Great entry pass. Hope takes the contact and puts it down.
Good presence of mind by Delaney to go ahead and finish strong. It'll be her 4th point of the game, looking for her 5th. I don't know what was better, the finish or the pass. That was just absolutely perfectly placed by Lily.
Yep, absolutely.
Oaks free throw finds its way in. Give her 5 points for the game. Give the Cats a 1-point lead, just over 4 minutes to play in the first half. Both teams, as you mentioned, as expected, very strong defensive efforts.
Very deliberate and methodical in their offense and defense.
Oh, we're gonna get Lily with the body there.
She got caught with the body, but her hand blocked the shot.
Yeah, that one's certainly a little iffy. And meanwhile, Ava Thompson will shoot 2. Got a bench warning for Coach Madsen. Apparently he said something that the referee didn't necessarily care for.
Yep.
I'm told it should be noted on media footage that it was not Coach Jay Cheddar.
Coach Cheddar wanted to make sure that was clear.
Wholesale substitutions for the Cats. Entering the game is Eagan, Madsen, Morin, and Elliott Busley. That second free throw is no good. Will remain tied. As Bell Eagan clears the rebound, gets over to Morgan Madsen. Looks like a little 2-3 zone action. Cats are going to throw it away. Irish are off and running. Good hustle by a combination of Busley and Morin to help knock the ball out of bounds.
Three minutes, 34 seconds left.
Cats dodged a little bit of a bullet on that one, but they did it with hustle.
It's always good to see.
Finley working on Fandre. Does a step back three. That's going to be front rim, no. Liners for Rosemount with a real good rebound. Finley will have another shot at it. That one no good. Good box out Morgan Madsen. Madsen's going to get it ahead to Morin. Morin tries to get it to a cutting Busley. Right idea. Pass is just a little high. Coach Madsen's going to get Drew Busley back into the game. Morin will sit down. It was a good idea.
Unfortunately, at least these unforced errors are killing us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the meantime, Cats fighting hard. High ball game, under 3 to play. That's for another 3 by O'Neal. That won't go. Willie Fandre's there for the rebound. Fights through some bumps. Ball's dished out to Madsen. Busley, right wing. Gets it to a cutting Fandre. She's fouled. Shot won't go, but we'll head back to the free throw line. Good entry, Elliott Busley. Good strong finish for Lily.
Lily Fandre at the line, shooting 2.
First one's up and in. It's Lily's 6th point of the night.
Second follows the first. 2-point lead once again for the Cats. 2.5 to play in the first half. Well, surprised Rosemount isn't going inside more to Taylor Lainertz. That's their leading scorer. She averages over 11.5 a game. She hasn't gotten that many touches. Ivory Finley puts it on the deck against Lily Fandre. That won't go. Lily gets the rebound. Fouled twice along the way. Nothing called. Only 7 combined fouls for both teams. Bell Lighton right corner 3. That's no good. Bodies hit the ground. Irish come away with a 3-on-2 break. Cats chase Irish off the line. Fandre alters that shot. Bell Lighton's in good position for a rebound, and she's going to get fouled for her efforts. Great hustle by the Cats. Rosemount's trying to run, and Eagan's been able to keep up with them. Keep them from really getting in any kind of transition.
Minute 40 left.
Well, the referee raised his hand and then just decided not to call. That time he's going to go ahead and get one.
Made up for the first miss.
Yep. He pump faked himself. Good strong ball handling by Drew Busley. That'll give Rosemount their 16th foul. Get one free trip to the line here before the end of the half. Busley to Busley. Into a cutting Fandre through 3. Irish going to get it up. Shot won't go. Willie will head to the line. She's been getting there quite a bit second half of the season, and certainly again tonight. I like what I'm seeing.
That foul is going to go against Taylor Lainertz. That'll be her second. Willie hits the 3 with the free throw. Minute 23.
Second free throw up and in. Cats extend their lead to 4.
Incredible effort here by the Cats in the first half.
Good team help there. Corner three by Tower. That won't go. Eagan clears the rebound. Gets it over to Fandre. If the Cats can convert one more possession here in a low-scoring game like this, Wesley saves it from going out of bounds. Rosemount shifted back over to a 2-3 zone. Just to get it into Fandre, whips back to Madsen. Corner three for Eagan won't go. Drew Busley gets one in the face, fighting for the rebound. Irish in transition. Deanna Tower is going to convert. I'll cut the Wildcat lead to 2, just under 30 seconds to play. Looking for the Cats to hold for the last shot. .15 to play. Busley goes to the layup with the left hand, won't go. Fandre's there for the rebound. That shot won't go. Leindertz clears. Here comes the Irish. Get it ahead. And Cats are going to go ahead and go into halftime tied because they didn't hold for one shot.
Wildcats 18, the Rosemount Irish 18. Halftime intermission.
In the meantime, as we head to halftime, we want to take a moment to go ahead and just make mention of some of the other players that we haven't been able to see due to the pandemic. I want to start with the B squad team. We just want to give a shout out to some of the girls that have had themselves an excellent season and fought through all the adversity of the pandemic. Elena Gustafson, Harley Heinmeyer, Ellie Robinson, Caitlin Aldridge, Abby Cohen, Macy Radetsky, Julia Pankratz, Julia Madsen, Jayla Daniels, Beth Mazurowski, Maggie Cahill, Annie Sheen, Megan Wift, and Rachel Weirman. That's your B squad, Eagan Wildcats. Girls, we thank you for everything that you've done this year. We look forward to seeing more of you next year. Now I want to just take a moment and do a little something for our JV squad. The JV squad's coached by Jason McClary. This is one of our favorite teams. Number 10, Lauren O'Brien. She's second on the team in blocks. Number 12, Sarah Borger. She's their three-point leader. Number 13, Kate Fifield. She's a multi-player that can play all 5 positions. Kelly Siljan, one of the emotional leaders for the Cats. Kira Schmidt is a 6'2", promising 8th grader. She was injured. She had a broken ankle earlier in the year, and we're certainly wishing all of our well wishes to her. Our team points leader is Lydia. She averages about 9 points a game. Caitlin Matzik is 3rd in points and 2nd in rebounds, and I'm told number 1 in toughness. Ava Wood is one of their major hustle players, gets a lot of turnovers and steals due to that. And second to last to least is my favorite, Navi Pritzel, one of the most supporting and fun people to be around. And finally, the Cats are led by Maddie in both scoring blocks and rebounds as a sophomore. So just wanted to give a little shout out to the JV squad. We miss you tonight, and we are proud of the season that you guys have had.
Absolutely.
We will be back in about 7 minutes, where your score is 18-18, Eagan versus Rosemount. We'll be right back.
When we stop the spread, we level up. What's the next level? Hanging with friends again. You're right, masks have always been a part of our community. I miss you guys too. Being face-to-face is truly the next level. Here's the cheat code. Stop the spread of corona. Mask up, America.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
I may never have met you. We don't go way back. Maybe we wouldn't even be friends if we did. But when you wear a mask, you have my respect. Because your mask doesn't protect you. It protects me. I wear my mask to protect you. Mask up, America.
I want to give a shout out to Eagan Television. This pandemic has caused a lot of issues for athletic programs within high schools in the state of Minnesota and across the country, as we've had to limit the number of people attending, so family members, relatives, friends, supporters, our students have not been able to attend live events as they have in the past. We are so thankful that Eagan Television immediately stepped up without hesitation to broadcast a multitude of our events at Eagan High School. They have covered all of our home soccer, all of our home football, all of our home volleyball, home cross-country event, all of our girls swim and dive. I mean, it was amazing that they were able to provide such great support for our school and our whole community to have the opportunity to watch these events. Family members, teachers, staff members, community members have all commented to me how fabulous it was to get to watch these teams in action. I personally want to say thank you to Eagan Television for everything that you have done for Eagan High School. Thank you so much.
And we are back. Eagan girls basketball, crosstown rivalry, everything we thought it would be, Rob. Defensive game versus Rosemount Irish. 18-all as we start the second half.
18 minutes, 18 points. Both teams, here we go.
Busley 3 won't go.
Let's see what kind of adjustments both teams have made.
Cats come out, staying in that man-to-man defense. And why not hold the good scoring Irish team to 18 points? Finley long jumper. That shot is good. Ivory Finley. Her first points of the game. Rosemount comes out in their patented zone. Entered into Fandre, dropped off to Hoke. Ball bounces off her hands. Irish ball.
It's the right move. They got to the middle of that zone and found the open post. Just couldn't make the connection.
Ball movement by the Irish. Tower thinks about the three, passes it over to Ratzloff. Ratzloff on the floor, working on Busley. Pulls up. Busley goes down. And it would appear Busley fouled her from the floor.
That's a first.
Yeah, if anyone could do it, it's Drew.
Her first team foul of the second half in the Wildcats. 21 I
think Coach Madsen's looking for an explanation. She was certainly on the ground. The shot went up, no call.
Drew's first foul of the night, actually.
It's 2 of the last 3 games. That's lost. Second free throw is no good. Rebound corralled by Ottinger. Rosemount now out to a 3-point lead in the first minute and a half of the second half. Cats over to Hoke. Hoke tries to drop it into Fandre. He's going to be fouled.
Number 2, Nicole O'Neill.
Be a hold on O'Neill. Her first. Team first. Drew Busley will trigger. Gets it into Fandre, who was fouled, puts a shot up.
Hard to believe that wasn't a body foul there.
Pretty obvious. In the meantime, I'm a homer, Rob.
Yep.
Ivory Finley, right wing three, draws back iron. Great rebound by Alexis Ratzloff. She is just very, very athletic. Been watching her play for years, Rob. She's one of the most athletic players in the conference. In the meantime, Ball will stay with the Cats.
And she's got one more year, correct? She's
Correct,
a junior?
yes.
Yeah.
Ball's entered into Fandry free throw line. Ottinger right wing three. The bank is open.
The bank.
Nev Ottinger.
She called it. I heard it.
I heard it from way up here. You're absolutely
Glass.
right. Just what the Cats needed. Ball's entered deep into Leindertz. That shot won't go. Good defense by Hoke. Outletted to Fandry. 2 in a row for Nev. No, she does the pump fake. Busley fakes. Now here's the left wing three. That shot won't go. Fandry's there for the rebound. Going to be fouled.
Nice offensive rebound there by Lily. She tried to go back up. Just didn't do it.
I love watching Lily play because she's literally ambidextrous with the shot. Sometimes she will go back up and not decide which hand she's going to use till the very last minute. I think that was one of those spots.
Is she right left-handed or right, do you know?
I do not.
You're supposed to know everything.
Well, my scouting report is lacking. I've only known her for about 10 years. Second free throw is off, but she still gives Eagan their first lead of the second half, 22-21, just over 15 to play. Ball is knocked away by Busley. Ratzloff clears. Puts it over to Finley, puts it on the deck, working on Fandry. Gives it up. Rosemount will reset. Good initial defense by the Cats. Well, Finley breaks loose. They aren't able to get it to her. And again, Rosemount will pull it out. Ratzloff off of a Leindertz screen. Finley dish. Tower right wing three. That shot's off, but there's Alexa Ratzloff again on the offensive glass. She's just been a thorn in the Cats' side. Tower's second shot will not go, and Fandry clears the rebound.
A lot of grabbing in there.
Fandry left wing three, that won't go. Rebound cleared by Finley. Throws it ahead to Tower. The Cats are able to hustle back. Ratzloff goes baseline, nice move. And gonna be double teamed, forced into a travel. Have substitutions. Belle Eiden in for Delaney Hoke. Elliott Busley will enter, and Morgan Madsen will take a break.
14 minutes on the clock.
Busley working against some pressure. It's Fandry on the baseline. Over to Ottinger, left wing three, that won't go. Ball's moved ahead to Ratzloff. Good defense. Pulling it back out. Ball's entered into Taya. One dribble. Back to Tower. Tower's three. Draws back iron. Drew Busley's there for the rebound. Cats do a good job of limiting the Irish to one and done on that possession. Cats doing a good job of keeping the Irish moving. Gets it to Eiten in the right corner. Gets out. Irish really clogging up the middle, trying to take away Lily. Ottinger, left wing three, no. Elliott Busley's there for the rebound. Takes a blow to the head. Good strong rebound, Ellie.
Just under 13 minutes to play.
Got ourselves a good game. Cats are certainly the underdogs, and they're coming in playing hard.
We played down in Rosemount.
I believe it was another close game. I think it was 8-9 points, something like that.
Okay.
Belle Eiten right corner three. Shot won't go. Oh, Ratzloff with a good move on Busley. Goes hard to the hole with the left hand, won't go. Ottinger clears the loose change, and gets it to Busley, 2-on-2. Irish back in transition. Ellie Busley, that three is good. Elliott Busley, big basket for the Cats, extending their lead to 4. Rosemount's going to come back and get it right back. Zoe Jacobson, she's a senior, that's one of her specialties. Big shot by Jacobson, cuts the lead back to 1. Cats need to find a way to get Lily a touch here. The zone's really taking her away. Nice entry down low into Eaton, Bell Eaton.
That was a great entry pass.
Good ball movement against the zone is the only way to beat it. And that was an exceptional pass. Good job by Eaton to finish in traffic. Jacobson with another 3. That won't go. Great hustle by Ratzloff.
Wow.
Yeah, we did the clear outs kind of thing.
They just were going to wait. There's that hustle you were talking about.
I hate being right. Onger sits and Marganji enters. Ratzloff into Leiners. Leiners fakes, dishes back out. Good poke away by Ganji. Irish retain possession. Eaton working hard on Leiners. Doubled by Fandry. Good team defense by the Cats.
That was very good defense against a tough player.
And right now, Rosemount certainly feeling the effects of missing Helen Staley.
Yep.
She's been a key member of their squad for at least the last 3 years, if not longer. Losing her hurts any team. Right corner 3, Eaton rattles out. Was rebounded by Busley. She dishes it back out before she hits the deck. Good offensive rebound. Cats are spacing's a little off, so Busley's going to pull it back out and reset it.
Staley did come back out from the locker room. She had ice on her knee.
Yeah, I spoke to her dad briefly.
Okay.
Told me it was the knee. Not quite sure. I know she had some knee issues in the past, so certainly a little bit of concern.
She's on the bench. Has not re-entered the game.
Elliott Busley, right wing 3, no. Mara Ganji's there to fight for the rebound. She's going to keep the ball alive for the Cats. Great hustle, Mara Ganji, getting her team an extra possession. In the meantime, Drew Busley will get a break. Brooke Morin re-enters the game. Elliott Busley's going to go ahead and trigger over to Eaton. Well, he was trying to find a cutting. Brooke Morin just off of her outstretched arms.
She was there. She was wide open.
The way it's going to be a turnover. Cats holding on to a 3-point lead, 27-24 with 10 minutes to play here in the second half. Been a great game thus far. I'm looking forward to that to continue. Again, Rosemount in no hurry, very deliberate with the offense. This could be a good take by Ava Thompson, the freshman guard. It could be an and-one situation. Foul's going to go against Ellie Busley. That'll be her first, team second. Free throw for Thompson is good, and we are once again tied. And we're going to be a block. Lily Fandry goes down hard, so does Ivory Finley. Very close play.
Finley's been playing really tight all night.
Very good defender. She was just mentioning about Lily pushing off, and Lily pushes off to get open for the pass. That's funny. Fandry's certainly getting all the attention for the Irish, as well she should. One of the leading scorers in the conference at over 15 a game. Busley gets it to Fandry, pivots, goes up with the left hand, no, gets her own rebound. That shot won't go. Great effort by Lily. Ball just did not want to find the bottom of the net. Meantime, Rosemount comes in transition. That's another 3. Ava Thompson, that's what she does. Wildcats couldn't quite get matched up in transition.
Timeout,
and
Cats.
Have a good timeout there by the Cats. 8:49 to play. Your score: Rosemount 30, Wildcats 27.
Timeout, Wildcats.
We head into this next timeout. Do have a couple of more shout-outs. As mentioned, this is a crosstown battle. Rosemount right down the road. So my screen's gone blank. So my next round of shout-outs is actually going to be from the Rosemount side. I got a whole lot of nothing, so we'll get to that on the next timeout. Huh?
Technology, you gotta love it.
Right up until the time I need it. It's a good timeout by Coach Madsen. Tight game like this, 4 or 5 point runs in this low scoring of a game. Certainly I like the spot. I like the timeout there, just to keep the Cats grounded a little bit.
Yep. Momentum, obviously in the favor of Irish after that 3-pointer, but definitely something we can't come back from. Not something we can come back from.
Yeah, in the meantime, you're absolutely right. Ava Thompson sparked her team with 2 3-pointers. She's got half of her team's points here in the second half coming off the bench. Just what the doctor ordered if you're Coach Chris Orr.
As I look up at the scoreboard, it's very evenly matched in terms of scoring for.
Oh, Ava Thompson making another play for. I'm sorry, that wasn't Ava Thompson. That was. Apologize. That was Zoe Jacobson with just a all-ball block of Mara Ganji on that one. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Irish ball. Cats need a defensive stop here. Lighton working hard down on Taya. Fandry comes to double. Ball's brought back out, and Irish are going to go ahead and reset it. Good communication by the Cats. I can hear them yelling from here, and they're getting help from the sidelines. Deep 3, that is good. Ava Thompson, shooter's gonna shoot. That's her 7th point of the game. I had misquoted earlier, but she's showing some definite range there. The 3-pointer is
that was
just,
a deep 3.
Yeah, that was just the other side of Zambroda there. Fandry goes hard into the lane off the glass, gets the Cats back to within 4. It's a good play with the Cats. He needed a basket there. Get a block on Belle Lighton. It looked like she was set.
I thought she was set.
I think she turned her side a little bit. I think if she'd have just stayed straight up and down, I think she would have been okay. It'll be her first, team 3rd.
So we got a mass substitution coming in here for the Cats.
Neal's first free throw is off. Returning, we have Madsen, Busley, Hoke, and Ottinger. Lily Fandry will stay on. Right now, the story of the second half has been the Rosemount bench. O'Neill cashes the second, extends the Irish lead to 5, just over 7 to play. And that's going to be a turnover. Ivory Finley going the other way. Tries to dish it off. Good hustle by Fandry and Madsen. Going to go ahead and produce a Wildcat, or an Irish turnover, rather. That was a big defensive hustle play there, and Cats don't want to get down 7. Hoke thinks about the 3. And miscommunication with Lily. Going to be turnover Cats.
Number 2, Nicole O'Neill.
Six and a half here to play. Leinert's deep 3 won't go. She taps her own rebound. Ball's volleyballed around, and Anna Tower corrals it. Gives the Irish another shot at it.
Yeah, I like to see that. Not a lot of girls do that, where they put a shot up and follow it all the way through.
And speaking her name, she gets the offensive rebound off the Finley miss, and Dale Einers will head to the free throw line.
Eagan foul number 3, Nev Ottinger, her first, fourth team foul on the Wildcats.
Cats as a team have done a very good job on Taya tonight. It's only got 3 points at this point. Been a group effort, but credit Delaney Hoke, credit Lily Fandry, credit Belle Eiten as the primary defenders. She's their leading scorer.
And she's just an 11th grader, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Just a junior. Very, very, very outstanding player. Pretty good person, too. Second free throws up and in. And that extends the Irish lead to 7. Cats are going to have to score. Irish have found a way to be very efficient on their offensive possessions. Ottinger 3. Oh, she teased me. Drew Busley, step back 3. That draws back iron. Ottinger's there for the rebound. Great job, gets it to Fandry. She drives hard left, lays it up and in.
What a great effort by Ottinger. Fought for the rebound and then sees Lily inside, gets it in. It was a very much needed basket.
Yep,
Brian.
that, you're speaking, brother. It's absolute truth there. Cats got the lead back down to 5. They're going to need a defensive stop here. Ratzloff puts it on the floor. Gets it back out to Tower. Finley at the left elbow. Good ball movement. Oh, Weinertz goes right by. Tries to go back door. Going to be fouled by Fandre.
If you're going to foul, that's a good foul to make.
Yes. Lily was not going to let her buddy have an and one opportunity. Those two played together last year. Minnesota Stars.
Same team with Jocelyn Plansky as well.
Correct. I mentioned earlier, one of the things Taya does really well is get to the basket and get to the free throw line. And the majority of her points once again tonight. That'll be her 6th.
Leads back to 7, 5:20 to play.
Second free throw's off the mark. Volleyballed around. Hope corrals it. Busley tries to go pick and roll to Hoke. Ball's turned over. Irish coming the other way with numbers. Cats hustle back. Anna Towers left open for a 3. That shot won't go. Mass hustle for the ball. Who touched it last? Gonna be blue ball.
Number 5, Laura Ganji back in for the Wildcats. Going out to Lady Hoke.
Mara Ganji will return. Delaney Hoke sits down. Almost a turnover there. Ottinger over to Busley. Left wing 3. Draws front iron. Ivory Finley's done a real nice job on the defensive glass for the Irish. Once again, Cats hustle back. Eliminate some of the transition. In the meantime, 4.5 to play with a 6-point lead. You're going to watch Rosemount really start working the clock. That's a Chris Orr staple. They're trying to make sure the squad gets a good shot here.
Again, we've talked about it before, but a shot clock puts a different look on this game.
Absolutely. And Tower now running the offense. Orchestrating, looks for a cutting Ratzloff. Ratzloff lays it up. Going to be fouled by Ottinger. Nice athletic play by Alexa.
They chewed up over a minute on that possession.
16 foul on the Wildcats. Alexa Ratzloff at the line.
It'd be the 6th team for the Cats, 4 for the Irish.
First free throw, tries to get out but stayed down.
Again for the Wildcats.
Elliot Busley going to re-enter. Morgan Manson take a break. Good rebound, Nev Ottinger. That's now down 7. Try to get it to a cutting Fandry. Going to be a kicked ball. Ball will stay with the Cats.
Fandry was actually able to pick it up off the kick and was about to go up with it.
Ottinger right 3. No. Fandry battles. Going to stay here. This call goes to the dismay of the Rosemount fans here and Coach Chris Orr. And Eagan turns it right back over to the athletic Ratzloff. Fandry chases it down, affects the shot, body's flying. Cats come away with the ball, now it's 2-on-1. Busley pull up, bank shot no, gets her own rebound. She's draped around the way. Got end-to-end action here.
Yeah, we sure do. Quick up and down the court.
Ratzloff took a real hard fall into the padded area. Lily Fandry was giving chase, affected the shot, but she went down pretty hard. She's a pretty tough kid, though. She's going to stay in the game, not show any issues. Busley catch, release, that's good. Drew Busley from the elbow. That'll be her first basket of the game.
3:22 to play.
Five-point lead. Cats are starting to double because we had mentioned Rosemount certainly taking their time. Ratzloff gets to the elbow. Finley deep 3, back iron, no. Volleyballed around. Great rebound by Leindertz. And Coach Orr's going to take a timeout. It's a nice timeout. Just under 3 to play. You got the Rosemount Irish 38, Cats 33. It's a great offensive rebound for Rosemount there, and a nice move by Coach Orr taking a timeout.
Impressive showing tonight from our Cats, Brian.
Really playing
tough.
hard. The effort is something that's been consistent all season long for the Cats. You know, they just sometimes run out of steam a little bit on the offensive side, and it's turnovers. We've certainly lessened our turnovers tonight. It's been you know, by our standards, a decent game in that regard. A little loose in the first half. The second half's really been even a little tighter, taking better care of the ball. Rosemount at this point has just played some really good defense in the second half as well.
So to imagine Coach Orr's drawing up a play.
Yeah, I'm going to look for him to continue to try and milk clock. Smart thing to do. He's got some of his best ball handlers out there. Again, anyone joining late, Rosemount is without Helen Staley, one of the staples for their team for many years. She went down with a knee injury in the first half. Uncertain of the severity of it. In the meantime, Rosemount certainly working through adversity. Nice give and go to Ratzloff. Gets it up the liner. Shot won't go. Ball is on the ground. Possession arrow is going to go Wildcats' way. They appear to still be talking about, or if they just are they calling a foul? Nope. The blue ball. Coach Orr will get an explanation. Cats really need to convert a basket here.
Absolutely. I was just going to say that this is a big opportunity here for the Cats.
Doesn't matter what kind. Busley gets to the left block. She's going to head to the free throw line. Good pace by Drew Busley. That'll be the 16th foul on the Rosemount. Both teams 1 foul away from the bonus. That will prove to be interesting with 2.5 here to play.
Yes, it will.
Busley getting to the free throw line, which, as we mentioned on previous broadcasts, is a big part of her game. That first shot got the announcer jinx off the mark. The freshman lefty misses the second. Fandry's there to fight for the rebound. Ball hits the deck, so does she. Irish will retain possession. Good pressure by Busley and Ganji coming the other way, 3-on-1. Gets it down to Busley. She misses the bunny.
Jeepers.
And then we're going to be fouled going the other way.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Great defensive play. Mara Ganji got it out ahead. Busley just unable to convert. You can see Coach Madsen getting her chin up right now. Excellent job by Coach there, making sure the freshman stays in it.
It was a great defensive effort on her part to get that ball turned over.
First free throw is off on the 1-and-1. No harm done. 2 minutes to play. Cats still down 5. Still very much alive. Busley thinks about the 3. They're looking for Fandry inside. They just can't find it. Busley puts it on the deck. She's going to go right back to that free throw line.
A lot of chirping going on right now in the crowd.
Well, and I want to give a little credit to Drew Busley. That's good mental toughness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Freshman goes to the line, tight game, misses both free throws. Next possession goes right back. There's not a lot of kids that can do that. So, irregardless of what happens on these free throws, I credit her for that attempt.
So, and with that, Ivory Finley just fouled out of the game.
That's certainly that's a big loss for the Irish too. One of their best defenders. She's been seeing a lot of Lily Fandry on the defensive end. That could help loosen her up a little bit. Also helps on the height size. As Drew Busley knocks down the first free throw.
Well, the Cats have not laid down. They've stuck it out, playing with a lot of intensity. 4-point differential currently.
I think free throw shooting, as it often does, is going to be a big factor in close games.
Yep.
So Busley missed the first 2 on the last possession, but knocked down the first there. And then on the next possession down, the Irish missed the front end of their 1-and-1.
We still have one shot, correct? Drew,
correct,
timeout was
yes.
taken in between 2. Okay.
So returning for the Irish, Ava Thompson, Nicole O'Neill, Taylor Lainertz, Alexa Ratzloff, and Anna Tower. For your Wildcats, Nev Ottinger, Lily Fandry, Drew Busley shooting the free throw. Mara Ganji and Brooke Moore. Second free throw's front iron. Kid's going to go ahead and try and chase it down. Tower got it, but he stepped out of bounds. Great hustle, Drew Busley. Great hustle, Drew Busley. She got her team an extra possession with that. She knew which way it was going. She sprinted from the free throw line over that way. Outstanding job, Drew. Cats working at 4-point deficit. Andrew gets it to Busley. Busley gets in the lane, goes up with the left hand. No call. Doesn't draw any rim. I'd like to see us get to Lily on that one way or another. I know Lily had passed it back out to her.
I agree with that.
Drew Busley always working. Poke the ball away. Well, there's Lily to help with the trap. Maybe a timeout by Coach Orr.
They had her tied up.
Had her tied up.
It was maybe a second away from a jump.
Good job by Coach Orr.
Rosemount takes timeout. Full timeout for the Irish.
Cats down 38-34. It's been a very exciting game.
It has.
Be it all the way through the end.
Again, we're playing the second best team in the conference right now.
Yes, and they finished their last game, the Rosemount versus Farmington, which was conference showdown. Everyone was looking forward to it. That was a very tight game. Farmington won by 5. That was just last week. As you mentioned, seeding for the tournament, that'll actually be, for those that don't know, tonight is second last game of the season. Last game for everyone will either be Thursday or Friday in conference. Then Saturday they'll do the seeding. So the 8 teams in the conference are Rosemount, Eagan, Eastview, Lakeville North, Park of Cottage Grove, Hastings, Burnsville, and Eastview. There's a lot of, after Rosemount at the 13-3 and Farmington at 14 or 16-0, there's a lot of parity in the middle of the conference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those first-round games will be very exciting. Weiner gets the inbounds. Eagan scrambles, double and triple teaming, gets it over to Ratzloff. Ball's turned over. 3-on-1s if the Cats hurry. Morin gets it to Ganji, back to Morin. Ottinger pulls the trigger on the three. I think it was blocked. Perhaps not, just affected. 1:13 to play, still 4-point lead. Eagan got just what they wanted.
Yep.
A turnover and a good look at a three-pointer, just unable to convert. There's the double. You got Rosemount with the 2-on-1. Busley hustles back. Corner three. And that's going to go ahead and
big shot.
Be the dagger.
Yep, that will be the dagger.
That's Nicole O'Neill. That'll be her 11th point of the game. And that's one of those shots where if you're the coach, you say no, 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 right until the ball goes in.
What's happening here?
Looked like it was a quasi timeout. Then there wasn't.
Again for the Wildcats, Sally Busley, number 11, Bell Knight, number 42.
And your score, 1 minute to play. Cats 34, Rosemount 41. The pick and roll action between Fandre and Busley. Lily gets it off the tip pass. Over to Elliott Busley, she puts it on the ground. Gets to a cut and Ganji, she lays it up and in.
Timeout. It's great effort there by the Wildcats.
Yep, nice pass, nice entry, good finish by Mara. Cuts the lead to 41-36. 43 seconds left to play. Coach Madsen's going over it. It's steal to foul. Give it 1 or 2 passes, and if we're unable to get the steal, head right to the free throw line. From there, it's just a matter of who do you want to foul if you have your choice.
If you have a choice, sometimes you don't.
And it's important to recognize when you don't. Now we are having our last game of the season. We'll be home. We'll be hosting the Farmington Tigers. And that will also be our last broadcast of the season.
I really like the effort tonight on the Cats' part. I would assume that Rosemount was not expecting a game this tight coming in second in the conference.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, although I know Coach Orb, talked with him several times over the years. He's not one that ever overlooks anyone, and for whatever reason, even in the past when there's been significant talent difference, the Wildcats have always played Rosemount very tough. This will be the 4th year in a row where, there's been at least one game where things were fairly tight.
Yep.
Oh, they're going with the double inbound play, looking for the home run ball. They don't get it. One of my favorite plays, actually. I like that. They do get it in. Would be 3 Cats surrounding. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Cats came very close on that one once again.
It's one of my favorite plays when Jocelyn takes the inbound and muscles it down the court.
Okay, gonna have a fairly quick foul there. Good job, Morgan Madsen. Gonna go ahead and send Nicole O'Neill to the line. I know she's one of their better shooters, but that was one of the spots where he didn't really have a choice. If you look at the Wildcats scoring here with just under 30 seconds to play, Nev Ottinger has 7. Lily Fandre leads all scores with 14. Drew Busley has 3. Mark Ganji has 2. Those are for the Cats that are on the floor. Rosemount's scoring's been very, very evenly distributed. Neal knocks down the first. Busley and Eagan enter. Morin and Madsen exit. Second free throw is off. Keeps the lead at 6, just under 30 seconds to play. Fandre hands to Busley. High screen by Eagan. Rosemount is flashing. It's going to be a turnover. And Ratzloff goes the other way. She misses the layup. And going to be fouled. 12 seconds to play.
Eagan fouled Drew Busley, number 14, her second, 19 foul on the Wildcats. Abby McNeil at the line. 1-1.
Well, I can't say it enough, Brian, but I'm really proud of the way the Cats came out and played this game tonight.
No quitting the Cats. They came out ready to play from the opening tap that they took the other way for a layup. Rosemount's a very good team. They play good, solid, strong defense. They don't beat themselves. McNeil converts both free throws, extends the lead to 8. Busley works off of Fandry's screen. Eagan corner toss up, that won't go.
If that was a pass or if that was a shot.
It might have been an alley-oop.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Well, that is going to be another close, tough game by the Cats. Good effort against a very, very highly skilled, tough team. We leave you tonight from Eagan Gymnasium, where your score, Rosemount Irish 44, Eagan Wildcats 36. I'm Brian Polonsky here along with Rob Eagan. Thank you for joining us. We got one more game Friday. Come back. But in the meantime, thanks for coming out with us tonight. Good night, everyone.
Good night, folks.